Good morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some pleasant conditions currently across the region. We'll see a backdoor cold front moving through for the mid to late morning hours today. That's going to increase our northeasterly winds and possibly see a brief time period when we have a wind advisory later this morning into the early afternoon hours. Those northeasterly winds will also cap our highs today in the mid to upper 50s. We're going to see no chance of precipitation or lightning today, but could see some patchy drizzle overnight with some low clouds building in. So overall, we'll have a, in general, tranquil day, other than the slightly breezy northeasterly winds for later this morning in the afternoon hours. And in general, we'll just see some cooler conditions than we saw yesterday. So our current surface analysis, we do have this backdoor cold front sliding towards the region, and we'll be doing so here shortly. High pressure will build over New England. That'll give us that cooler northeasterly flow for today. And taking a look at our current observation, a few clouds around 25,000 feet. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 4 knots, temperature 47 degrees, and relative humidity around 79%. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see just a little bit of cirrus cloudiness across the region. That's going to be the case throughout much of the day today, with this cirrus cloudiness in and out of the area. Then we'll see some low clouds possibly build in for the overnight hours. Looking at our HRRR model for today, you can see nothing really on the derived reflectivity. We'll have some clouds, low clouds start to build off our coast this afternoon, but won't come inland until looks like after we get past dawn and into the overnight hours. We'll see some lower clouds across the area. We'll also see some temperatures cooling overnight, and will become kind of a dreary night with temperatures in the lower 40s, possibly seeing some patchy drizzle and those low clouds across the region. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see a high today of 57 degrees. That'll be during the morning hours, and temperatures actually falling a degree or two towards noon, around 56. And then once we move into the overnight hours, we'll see those lows in the lower 40s, expecting a low around 42 degrees. Our winds will be out of the northeast, 10 to 15 knots, gusts to 24 knots for later this morning into the early afternoon hours, and we do have a yellow for our winds at or greater than 25 knots due to that. In the overnight hours, we'll see low clouds possible across the region, as I mentioned, with that very slight chance of some drizzle. We'll see those yellow conditions for our ceilings less or lower than 500 feet. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, we should see VFR conditions in general across the region, but we do have chances of those lower clouds below 500 feet past 2200 local this overnight and into tomorrow morning as well. So for the work hours today, we'll see VFR conditions and then a possibility of seeing lower clouds for tomorrow morning. Our tides are running normal at this time for Thursday and Friday. Thursday mostly to partly cloudy with a chance of some low clouds, a high of 58 degrees. For Thursday night, mostly cloudy to overcast with low clouds likely, very slight chance of patchy drizzle, a low of 41. And for Friday, mostly cloudy to overcast with low clouds likely, very slight chance of patchy drizzle early, and a high cooler at 54 degrees. Well, that's going to complete our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. Back at 10 o'clock for the next 7 days.